History is full of stories so bizarre they sound like urban legends, yet every one of them actually happened. In 1518, the people of Strasbourg began to dance uncontrollably. It started with one woman, and soon hundreds joined her, dancing in the streets for days without rest. Some collapsed, some died, and no one ever discovered why. Historians still debate if it was mass hysteria or poisoned bread. But the strange dancing plague remains one of the most mysterious events in medieval history. Over 400 years later, another unbelievable event struck, this time in Boston. In 1919, a massive tank filled with 2 million gallons of molasses suddenly burst, releasing a 25-foot wave of sticky syrup that rushed through the streets at 35 miles an hour. Buildings were destroyed, people were trapped, and 21 lives were lost in what became known as the Great Molasses Flood. But if you think that's strange, imagine this. In 1932, Australia declared war not on another country, but on emus. Thousands of the giant flightless birds were destroying crops, so the government sent soldiers with machine guns to fight them. The birds were too fast, too scattered, and in the end, the army actually gave up. History remembers it as the Great Emu War, and the emus won. Then there's Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a man who faced not one, but 2 atomic bombs. He was in Hiroshima when the first bomb fell in August 1945, surviving with burns and injuries. 3 days later, he was back home in Nagasaki when another blinding flash filled the sky. He lived through that one too, becoming the only person officially recognized as surviving both atomic bombings. And finally, there's the eerie story of the Mary Celesta ghost ship of the Atlantic. In 1872, the vessel was found drifting aimlessly with its sails raised, cargo untouched, and dinner still set on the table. The crew had vanished without a trace. No struggle, no storm, no clues, just silence on an empty sea. From dancers who couldn't stop 2 birds that defeated an army. From molasses waves to vanished sailors, and a man who lived through 2 nuclear blasts. These moments remind us that truth can be far stranger than fiction. Subscribe for more stories.